Go.
Hello, my dear students. Today we're going to make gold pennies as we continue our study of forces and discussion of ionic bonding, and in today's case, metallic bonding, which instead of a positive and a negative ion coming together, we have a positive ion being attracted simply to the negative electron in the sea of electrons that constitutes the structure of metal. Many metals are we envision as cations, the metal cation floating in a sea of electrons, and that explains a lot of their properties as you learned. So today we're going to make gold pennies. What we're technically doing is making an alloy. We're going to start with a copper penny, and we're going to take that penny, coat it with zinc, and then we're going to melt the zinc into the copper and make brass, which will give it a golden color. So follow me. The first thing we want to do is use proper eye protection. For this lab, and since we're distancing through the internet and across many miles, I'm going to remove my mask. But safety first, I'm going to put on my lab coat. It's not totally necessary if you're neat, but I put on my lab coat because in my lab coat are my safety glasses. So we're going to be working with heat, burners, and boiling liquids. So I want to make sure that we understand there are real hazards in this lab. We'll be working with some harsh chemicals and, of course, fire. If you have long hair, dreads, ponytails, or anything, I need you to pull your hair back so that we don't catch your hair on fire. So this experiment starts by grabbing a penny. I have pre-1982 pennies because they're pure copper. And taking these pennies, I'm going to do 2 of them, and in a 100 ml beaker, add some vinegar, which doesn't do much, and some salt, which helps a lot. Phew! You can sure smell that vinegar. And now you'll see the pennies starting to shine up. And we're removing some of the dirt. I'm going to come over to the sink and cheat a little bit by taking some salt between my fingers and rubbing the penny with some abrasive salt and shining that penny up. I'm looking for any major dirt or corrosion on it. I'm going to clean the edge and get that penny. I'm going to put it back in my salt and vinegar solution and grab the other one. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty shiny already. But I'm going to use some salt and as an abrasive to clean that penny and shine it up. But I'm not going to use it yet because here's the deal with this. My mere touching it is introducing contaminants into the system by getting oils and fats and lipids from my skin onto the penny. So I'm going to drop it back in the vinegar and make sure that I have plenty of vinegar and that I continue to keep that penny clean. And now I'm not going to touch this penny with my hands again. Let me go over here to my workstation. I'll pick the first workstation. And what I have set up is a ring stand that I'm going to Um, I have a ring stand and a ring, and on top of the ring I have, this is not tightened down. On top of the ring stand, I have a ring, and I'm going to set my Bunsen burner up underneath it. This is a, whoa. Let me get a good shot of these. This is a crucible. Not really a crucible, but it's called an evaporating dish. And what I'm going to do is take a couple of grams of zinc metal and put it in there, and 25 milliliters of zinc chloride. A solution of zinc chloride, 1 molar zinc chloride. So I have metallic zinc and I have zinc ions in here. And I'm going to I actually need a little more zinc. I'll be right back. I'm going to treat my pennies by resting them on the metallic zinc in the bottom. Come zoom in on that, and this is what I have. And I'm going to boil this solution like so. I'm going to take my pennies. I can't touch them. I'm going to take them here with a pair of forceps, rinse them off, and set them into my hot zinc solution. And what will happen is zinc ions will be reduced at the surface of the copper penny and coat the penny with a layer of zinc and turn our penny silver. I'm going to pause the tape now, and we're going to come back and restart. Can we pause and restart?